My name's Aimee Shardlow, and I'm a landscape painter. I've literally just graduated from my third year in fine art, and I'm just trying to set up a little business for myself with my art. And yeah, I paint seascapes, kind of do it a bit abstract, a bit kind of like a confused look at like time perception and things like that. So I'm originally from southeast London, and the move down here was right during COVID, so it was really like tricky to do that move because I'd actually never been to Falmouth before. I just decided, oh, do you know what, I'm going to move to Cornwall, like it's fine. Moved down here and just immediately fell in love with it, and the course just was fantastic, and the opportunities that came through it, like I've done residencies, been to Cyprus with the university, and if I hadn't have come here, it wouldn't have happened. Much to my mum's dismay, I think I'll be staying here. She's trying to get me to come back, like, please come home, and I'm like, no. I love it too much down here, and it's where my art is based, and so I just don't see the point in going somewhere else. Coming to Falmouth, it just gave me the chance and like no distractions to be able to actually focus, and so it made painting more enjoyable for me. So I've been painting a while, but actually doing seascapes, just 3 years, so yeah. So I've spent a lot of time in St Ives, so I did 2 weeks residency at Falmouth Studios through the university. I had my tutor recommend that I spoke to a few artists in the area, so I met up with like some local Cornish artists, and we went to the beach and we painted together, which was really fantastic. So I can't remember who said it to me, but someone just said, why can't you do something with your art? And I was like, no one's ever really posed that question to me. It's always been like, your art's great, but like, what are you going to do after that? And I just thought, well, what if I did something with it? And then speaking to some of the local artists, it just gave you that kind of glimmer of hope, a little bit of confidence that actually you can go off and do something with it. Yeah, started doing that, and then when you get people start buying it, you're like, okay, yeah, this might work. And that's when I reached out to Marcus. Yeah, so Marcus he's one of the business support people at Launchpad, and he is just fantastic at giving people advice and help, but also gave me some funding to help set things up. So I just applied and I got this amount of funding to be able to help start this up. And honestly, without that, I would not be able to have done it, because things are crazy expensive and things like that. And it's nice to have the support, but also nice to have someone in your corner, just kind of being like, you can do this, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna sort it out. And yeah, so Marcus is just, yeah, he's great. So it came through as an email, and I saw this one come through, and it was about business support after or during your university course. And I just thought, this doesn't really feel like something that I would usually go for, but again, what if? Like, you'll never know what's gonna happen. So I replied back, and then I spoke to Marcus. Like, he was just getting to know my art as well, and was asking me what it was that I wanted to do, and was just giving me all of these kind of tips and things that I could do to begin to selling my work. My art tutors at the university were fantastic. They supported my actual art, but having Marcus has really supported the business side, the actual who to approach, how to contact people, sending emails, setting up this website, all things that I was like, I have no idea what I'm going on about with this. I've got someone at the minute, and she's kind of, I do kind of know her a little bit. She was like, I've gone through your website and I like want to buy this and this, and knowing that someone's actually looked through my website and come back to me. I've had a lot of messages on Instagram from random like people in the area being like, I really like your website, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it. And it's kind of crazy. I mean, when I was at Form, I literally just launched my website, and when I was selling things at the festival, I was having to like quickly go on my website and be like, oh my God, sold out, because like, what if you just don't know. But yeah, but if I hadn't seen that email, I wouldn't be sat here right now like painting on the beach and doing things like that. I'd probably be back home in London, which is quite sad if you think about it. But yeah, you don't know what's going to help and what's not going to help. So just my biggest advice is just reply to the emails, check your emails, and actually do it, because it is helpful. I just think you're never gonna know unless you don't try. And I know that's a very cliche kind of bit of advice, but you really don't. I know a lot of people that are like, I really like painting, I really enjoy it, but I never did anything with it, so now I just kind of like don't do anything. This doesn't have to be a career, it doesn't have to be anything, but if it's something that you love and it's something you enjoy, why wouldn't you take it further? And if you're having the support come through, yeah, check the emails and reply, and say yes to things that you would think usually is a bit scary. Like, things were daunting, like in my final year. I was shoving my name down for everything and, I was getting on the bus at 7 a.m. to go to St Ives, like, what am I doing? But it was fantastic. I'd love to get into some more galleries. That would be great. That's something that I'm trying to work on and something that actually Marcus is trying to help me do at the minute, just sending the emails, getting my name out. To be able to quit my 9 to 5 and be able to do this would be my absolute dream. Something that I assume is going to take a few years, and I'm okay with that as long as eventually it can happen. You see it all over social media, people like illustrators or artists or people that have started out so small and are now like celebrating the fact that they've quit their 9 to 5, and I just hope one day that's me. You can find me on Instagram, my LinkedIn and my website. So my Instagram is Aimee Shardlow Art. My website is ameeshardlowart.com, and then on LinkedIn I'm just Aimee Shardlow. So yeah.